has definitely been too long since I've streamed because I'm getting those butterflies again. But how's everyone doing? Hi, Sieg. Sieg, I love that you're hyped. Oh. So let's see where we left off. We ran into some people who were kind of like street rats and trying to help us out. And I think we saved her brother, and I think that's where we ended. I need to start taking notes. That's what I need to do. But let's get into it because I don't know about you guys, but this game makes me so nervous. It gives such heightened feelings of dying. Yes, it's been a while since I know. Last weekend I drove home from another streamer's conference, I guess you could call it. We all just hung out and we played video games. But after that drive, even though it wasn't that long, it was draining. And I missed the hubby, so gotta spend time with him, right? Gotta make time for the ones that count in our lives. Yes, Seeger first. Path before us. Inquisition paid the English garrison a ransom to get to Hugo and Amica. Luckily, Amicia, and the boy managed to escape the camp with the unexpected help of two young raiders they met earlier, Melie and her brother Arthur. Oh, yeah, I remember that actually pretty well.
Do you know where we're going?
Right now, we have to hide. Arthur and I know a place.
And Lucas?
He's waiting at your chateau. All in good time.
We're going to see Lucas again?
I hope so.
I like Lucas. He's nice.
Save your breath, Hugo.
We're on the right track. Let's keep moving. We're not safe yet.
Does Hugo have, something growing out of his neck, or was that supposed to be dirt? Can I, is it... guys, that looks... That's not dirt, right? That looks like he got bit by something.
Tell me, what the hell are you doing with the Inquisition after you? What's so special about the little guy?
It's...
Hey, big killers, how are you?
And what about your brother? Will he be alright?
He'll catch up with us.
He really saved our lives. It was incredible.
Hey, don't get all lovey-dovey. He'll break your poor little heart.
I'm doing well.
No.
Hey, I'm in.
Yeah, we're going to use it to cross.
What?
Well, that is very pretty. Can I go this way real quick?
Oh, what are those birds?
Ducks.
Oh, like the ones we eat?
Yes. And they eat frogs. That's life.
Not interrupting anything, am I?
Come on. It's not a good idea to stay here.
Oh, that was kind of cool. I didn't get any achievements for it, but that was still kind of cool of bringing him there. I know. This game, I had to turn down the graphics a lot. This is, I think, normal compared to the Ultra that I was playing on.
Is he always...
But it's still
like
really
that?
nice.
He hasn't seen much of the world.
This isn't the best moment to start.
First one to the middle way.
Hey, slow down.
Can I go anywhere else?
I'll do it. It's open.
She needs to teach me that lockpicking skill. That's what I need.
Oh, a big wheel.
It's for crushing the wheat.
Yes, supplies. I'm such a supply hoarder. It's not even funny. But I have a friend who, literally, I'll be doing a dungeon with her, and she'll be like, "Look, I found a wooden spoon." And I'm like, "There's 8 million of those," and she's like, "I know, I have them." I'd still get excited.
The
current's too
absolutely love
strong.
that about her.
How are we going to get across?
By stopping it.
And how are we going to stop it?
Amicia,
There's like
we'll find a way.
3 of these. I don't think it's gonna be as simple as it looks.
We're slowing down.
You mean like a little optimism? Go on, Hugo.
Can't go with the wheels still turning.
Well, how am I supposed to do both?
Many communicopters?
All right.
It's working.
Yay!
All we have to do now is cross over.
I'll let you do it, Hugo.
All right.
There we go. That's how that works.
Stop.
Yes.
No, stop.
Understood.
What did you make?
Uh-huh.
Hugo, I need your help.
I think, okay. Some of these puzzles, they're really interesting.
That's it. Stop.
All right.
Okay. It's like the situation where you have like
And there you go.
a cat,
See?
a rat, and a dog.
If the
You need to
Inquisition
cross
make
them
it
through the
this far,
river,
that'll hold them up for a while.
but only one can cross at a time kind of situation. The fact that it had Hugo go down here makes me wonder if there's something down here. Sadly, there is not. Oh well. On to the next thing. Ooh, stuff! That I can't take because I have... Can I make anything? Ooh. I apparently don't have what I need to make certain things, unless I'm missing something. So, let's make what I can so I can pick up these extra supplies. There we go. And now I'll take this.
We'll go
Is it gonna break?
through here. Come on.
Okay.
trying
I
to
thought you was
impress
gonna
me
climb
or
over
what?
it.
No.
All right, come on.
It's pretty here, and it smells like earth.
Yes. Because it is Earth.
Yucky duck. Is that where Lucas is?
I hope so.
I doubt this castle is going to look like much.
Why?
This used to be a village, but it was reduced to rubble in just one night, years ago. Some say there's a curse around these parts.
Amicia?
She's joking, Hugo.
Of course I am. Since when do I say anything true, eh?
Do people live here then?
Yes, but they left.
Where did they go?
Somewhere else.
A bit like us.
Yes. A bit like us.
She wants to go that way, but there are houses this way. Might be more supplies.
Oh,
You know what that is?
hawthorn, I think. Nobody likes it because of the thorns, but it's good for the heart.
Well, aren't you a fount of knowledge?
Mommy taught me.
You can teach me then.
And will you teach me how to use the sling?
It's a deal.
I love when he collects these flowers. Like, he's so knowledgeable about it. I just love it. Just love it. Okay, not much to collect,
What are
but
you up to?
I got
Just
a little
a detour.
secret. I liked it. Anything over here? Nope. Can I go over the log? No.
Amicia.
Hugo, what are you doing? Come here.
Oh,
Hugo? Hugo, look at me. Is it starting again? Your head.
Poor thing.
it's like something's growing inside. My legs are shaking.
Don't say he's been bitten.
It's not the bite, it's something in his blood since he was little. I'll have to carry him. Climb on my back if you can. Come on.
Sorry.
I want to know what's wrong
Don't
with him.
worry.
Though.
If it's in
So
his blood.
fascinating.
What about you?
I'm fine. Lucas is trying to slow the effects down. That's also why we're going to the chateau.
Amicia. I'm scared.
Of what, Hugo?
I'm convinced
What's
he's
in
gonna be
my
able to
head?
control the
Don't
rats.
worry. We're all scared of what's in our heads. Here we are. You'll be able to rest.
At last.
Help me lift this.
I'm coming. Hugo, can you climb down, please?
Ooh, supplies? I'm just a little thief. I absolutely love taking things. I'm like
Is this
Daryl.
your house?
Just walk in your
It's
house,
a
take
hideout,
everything.
lad. It's meant for hiding out, not banquets with lords and ladies. Don't touch that. It's my brother's. That's worth a lot, that is.
How long have you been living like this?
Like ruffians and beggars, you mean? Family tradition. Our dad was a piece of rubbish. Tried to beat us one time too many, so we skedaddled. But you're almost royalty.
Royalty!
Amicia,
What does huh mean?
I'm cold.
Can't you see? Look at us. We've lost everything.
You got to
What you
live
mean?
royalty.
Who's going to pay us then?
What are you talking about?
Your mate Lucas. He said you're rich. Just
I-
forget it, alright? Take Arthur's straw mattress, and when he finally gets here, we'll have a proper discussion.
Well, that's awkward. I thought they saved us out of niceness. Now I'm really concerned. We're gonna have to make sure we steal the key since it's valuable. Because they're gonna turn us in for money.
So, see anything?
No, nothing there.
Hey, men! This way! I need some help!
Oh, I never got to explore that area. Did he take the key though? Really want to know.
Where does that go?
Outside.
Yes, but where?
Just trust me.
And your brother?
He should have been here by now.
Sorry.
Don't give up on him just yet.
Shit. Stay down. He has a helmet.
Ah, Devorantis.
What?
Devorantis. Saltpeter and alcohol. It burns your face and melts steel. No one can keep their helmet on with that. Get some ready.
All right.
Forces enemies hit in the head to remove their helmet.
Go on. Aim for the helmet.
We're gonna need it, so I'm gonna craft as much as I can. No. How do I do this again? You forget the controls.
Hit him on the head with a rock. Go on.
I'm gonna show you what we do to cowards like you are. Come on, that's
Ah, fuck! I forget the controls! There we go.
Serves him right.
It's noisy.
Try to be a bit more enthusiastic, will you?
There we go.
Shit. Look. There's
There's one with a helmet. You know what to do. Yes.
If I find her, any idea where the whetstones are?
In one of the boxes. But it's an unholy mess in there.
So far away, though. Can I hit this one? Oh yeah, I forgot I'm holding my brother. That probably isn't smart.
Wait there.
There
I'll
we
be
go.
back soon. Waiting for your signal.
Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. I wanted a rock.
Strange.
Strange, that's it?
Efficient. I like it. If there are two of them, there are bound to be more. We have to get out of here.
We have to get back to the Aki dock.
I know. Where's the Chateau d'Ombrage? This way. Follow me.
No, Amicia!
It's all right, Hugo.
It was scary.
Right. That's good.
Yes,
Come out of the thing and follow me. You don't have to start screaming, kid. Love him dearly, but oy. Also, when he screams, I go into a panic. Like, I feel like something's hurting him.
Calm.
But they're everywhere here. The place is teeming with wild boar.
You see the little palace over there? That's our way out. Listen,
It's a shit!
Amicia, you have the sling, so you go first. Hugo, you keep a lookout and stay quiet.
all right.
Understood?
They're still looking for me.
Stay here. Better you than me.
This is a lot, though. I need them to, like, go to post.
Hey! What was that?
It's kind of teaching me that I have to be quicker. Which makes me nervous.
Go. Go. All right. Wait here. And shh. They won't see me.
What was that? I saw something move over there. Hey!
No one saw anything, dude. No one saw anything.
Seems fine from here.
Here I am.
I know, right? Nothing but us tall grass. There's supplies over there. So tempting.
Wait here.
All right. Be quick.
Oh, there's a guy over there, too. Ooh. I need to take this one out first.
The coast is clear.
Coming.
faster.
Wait there.
Okay, this
I'll be
one
back soon.
does
I will let
not
you move.
have a helmet, so I can just hit a rock with it.
Right. That's good.
All right.
Stay here.
All right.
How
I'll
does
stay
this
here.
guy have a helmet? I don't think he does. I was like, I'll use that instead. Save some supplies, hopefully. Don't start screaming, Hugo. Just don't.
Don't leave me, Amicia.
Ah.
Calm down, we're fine.
That looks alright.
Of course.
Just wanted to grab this, Hugo. Like, sheesh. Don't alert the guards. Just, give me 2 seconds here. Gonna grab some rocks. Or whatever else we might need.
That's right, you were there.
Stay
I hope you
there.
didn't make a right mess
Not
of
a
it.
sound. All right.
Seen an explosion like it? My ears are still ringing. We got the one what did it though. A young thief who was helping the Daruns. He's being held at the Bastion
Got
for
a
interrogation.
helmet?
He should
Yeah,
think
that's
himself
definitely a
lucky.
helmet on the left.
If he didn't have information about the boy, he'd be little chunks of meat by now.
Search the area. Somebody's in over there. I found them.
Wait until he takes it off. Whoa. Give me a heart attack. And the guy over there is like, nope, I'm not here. I see nothing.
Seems fine from here.
Here I am.
Maybe wait until this guy turns around though.
No, they're only kids. Probably just hiding in the bushes somewhere. Oh, Nicholas is used to it. They don't call him the Scarlet Monk for nothing.
Why does it seem like this guy's coming closer than last time? Turn around. Random guard guy. I'm not gonna get there in enough time. Okay.
Wait there. I'll be back soon.
I'll wait for you.
Oh my god, there's a guard all the way up there. How did I miss that one? I don't need to kill them all. I just need to technically get over there, right? So...
Where did that come from? Over here, I'm being shot at!
Oh, but they're alerting the other guards, so I gotta be careful. The one to my right has a helmet. The one on my left does not.
What the hell happened to you? We have a man down here.
think.
Keep a lookout.
Now they look like they both have helmets now.
Where?
This way, then! You there! Wait a minute!
Oh my god! No! I threw it at him! That went through his head! I call cheat! Cheat!
That's right, you were there. I had the kids made a right mess of the English.
Never seen an explosion like it? My ears are still ringing. We got the one what did it though. A young thief who was helping the Daruns. He's being held at the Bastion for interrogation.
He should think himself lucky. If he didn't have information about the boy, he'd be little chunks of meat by now.
Wait, did I get rid of the one over here? Just want to make sure that guy's not gonna like come for me.
So, what is that?
Someone's shooting at me. They can't be Guards! This way!
I totally called cheat here! There's another one. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Where's the other one? That guy's just gonna mind his own business. Good.
Stay here.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. That's good.
Coming.
Ah, do they all respawn? Now I just don't know. There's like ones there that I swear weren't there before. Ugh. Oh, there looks like there's a chest over here though, so totally worth it. Just waiting. There we go. That guy definitely has a helmet. Making sure no one else saw me.
You must be pretty damn special, young man, to merit all this nonsense.
It's not my fault.
And he's humble, too.
Ooh, what is this?
A map of the whole country.
What are these bastards up to?
Widespread among noble and learned circles, maps are rare and expensive as well as imprecise. By the practical and inexpensive directional signs affiliate a road intersection. The villages, sometimes located several days' walk from each other, are ravaged by famine, war, and disease. It is through these same roads that the plague travels, accompanying the fleeing populations who follow, saying, "Leave quickly, go far, and come back late."
Stay here.
All right. I'll stay here.
The coast is clear.
Yes.
Anything on your body? I'll take that. I also want to take whatever's shiny over here. And then back into the bushes.
Nearly there.
The portcullis is down.
There's always a side entrance.
Feel like there was more guys before, no? Okay.
There.
Let's get out of here.
Come on. Go ahead.
So kind of you, Your Highness.
Some
Come
fabric.
on, get moving.
What are you going to do to me?
Careful.
It's Lucas.
The cart should be arriving soon with fresh supplies. What? What
see you again. Hey, you look well.
Yes, I was in a cage. Then there was a huge explosion. Boom! And then we went to Melly's house. She said lots of bad words.
I heard that.
And
She
what
said
about you,
lots of bad
Lucas?
words.
How are you?
Can we talk while we run? Or we can sit down with some wine and some roast chicken and wait for them to come and kill us? What do you reckon?
You're right. Let's get going. The chateau shouldn't be far now.
Let's go. Come on. It's not far to the aqueduct.
Seems like you've been through some tough times.
You don't say. You forgot to tell us about the Inquisition.
You wouldn't have accepted the deal.
The one where your friends are rich.
But we'll sort it out.
Tell my brother that.
Never get between someone and their paycheck.
What's all this?
An accident?
An Inquisition cart.
Rats.
There must be things we can salvage.
Oh,
inside.
okay. Why are you pushing me into the
Don't see
rats,
how we can
dude?
get past.
Oh, Amicia, I have something for you. It's a byproduct of Ignifer, luminosa. You throw it into a pile of rats and... Anyway, you'll see. Here, take it. Saltpeter, alcohol, and liver. Mix them together.
All right.
Throw it at the rats. Luminosa.
My eyes sting.
It completely destroyed them.
In your inventory room, rats overwhelm you. You can use as a last resort to escape death. But be careful, it costs a lot to craft and may penalize. I did not read the rest of that, but I'm assuming not good. There is stuff in there.
Lucas, the cart's packed full of alchemical material.
Makes sense. The Inquisition. They couldn't have got as far as the macula without reading the alchemical writings. I don't know what they're up to. But whatever it is, these carts will be useful.
Just want to make sure there's no supplies outside the cart real quick. About 4 alcohols to craft that. Ooh. It's expensive.
The Yaki Dock. We're nearly there.
Finally. We're going to find out at last.
Climb up. I'll help you.
All right. Let's go up the Yaki Dock.
Hugo, it's aqueduct.
Oh, aqueduct. Aqueduct.
I like his aqueduct, but his
Nelly?
aqueduct.
Where's your brother?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Whoa.
Well spotted.
I guess ladies
Come on,
first.
get up there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What? Is that it? There's nothing here. Lucas, don't tell me we've done all this for nothing.
No. Laurentius was smarter than that. It's an alchemist's trick. Gold is born from lead. The door shall only reveal itself to the one who has the key. Something like that.
I prefer use your eyes before using your mouth. Who's going first?
Nice one. Amicia?
Come on then. We've come this far.
That's my girl.
That's the wrong one. There it is. Nothing back here. Use your eyes before your mouth. That's a new one. Wrong button. Okay, you know when they talk about ferrying souls to the other side? This is what I
Not
picture.
bad.
Is that the sea?
No, it's water that's collected underground. Hey, there's a pontoon.
People used to use this place.
Never heard of
We're
it
on the right
before.
track.
And the chateau? Where is it?
Well, if you want to know, we'll have to get across first. Well done. A
Another
reaction
little
ferry.
puzzle,
A what?
but
A boat that's propelled by a rope. You pull it by hand.
There's a hand crank.
I see stuff. Shiny stuff.
Could you help me with this?
All right.
This place is incredible.
Yeah, it's not bad. Shame we don't have any wine and cheese.
It would have been lovely.
Well, I mean, we got some wine.
It won't work by itself. Go across with Hugo. We'll come afterwards.
Are you sure?
Yeah, there's only enough room for two anyway.
Get in the boat. Let's go. I can't even like turn the camera. Is he like stuck on something? Where is he? He must have been stuck on something, but he's there now, so...
Melly, I need your help.
Lucas, come and help instead of sleeping.
Yes, yes.
The water's green.
Well, that's because there are a lot of things living in it.
They must be very cold.
Once, Father took us to the lake at Tuve, and I slipped and fell in the water. It was so cold, it made me cry.
I would have cried too.
Your boat awaits.
Yes,
Can I
Hugo,
get in?
get in.
I hope they can swim.
Okay, now...
Hold on tight. There you go.
Whoa. I can't see any fish.
Dude,
Oh, that's
sit
because of the monster.
in the boat.
A monster?
Of course. The underground lakes are magical. Huge, ancient monsters hide in their depths. And watch out, they're very hungry.
No, they're not. And if there were monsters, we'd see some big bubbles.
You got me.
Mummy used to say that monsters are just those things too.
Just those things to which we have never given a name. She told me that too.
I would quite like to see a monster, actually.
Right, this is where we get off.
Your
Oh,
mom was an
it was
interesting
too quick.
person.
I know, but it's someone else's turn now.
There are no monsters here, but there might be a whale.
A whale is big, you know.
Yes, but a little one.
Why
A
not?
little whale.
A shy whale that doesn't want to show itself.
It's shy because it's small, but I'm sure it's pretty.
Over to you. We're coming.
I love how you have to tell them to get in the boat.
It's all right. You can let go.
Okay, letting go. While I wait on them. Supplies.
I thought that Amicia and Hugo might die. I was scared.
Forget it. It's all behind us now. But anything that takes my fancy at the castle is mine, all right?
Fair enough.
Okay. On to the
Ah,
next
closed.
Not for
section.
long. Make some room.
If she doesn't teach me how to do this skill by the last time we
Open.
see her, I'll be so upset. Just give me ingredients, but you don't teach me how to pick locks.
There you go. Of course. I hadn't missed them a bit.
What is this place anyway?
It's... No, it can't be. I have to see
I'm
this
glad
from
he
closer.
lit it so I didn't have to.
That pit.
What, Lucas?
What's the matter?
That hanging brazier can start the length of the trench.
Lucas!
That one, the other way, and it's a defense system.
Like a castle.
Like a rat trap. Protecting something.
And? How does it work?
Easy. The braziers push the rats towards the pit and they get trapped there.
Could be useful.
Who built it?
I don't know, but it looks ancient.
Come on, Lucas. Let's take a look.
Right, Melly. While the boys are daydreaming, we should get going.
Who built this?
Some knights, perhaps?
I don't think knights know how to use stone and mortar. But craftsmen, there are a lot of those.
Lucas? It was built a long time
Go
ago.
on! Into the pit!
The rats
We have to
haven't
get to
been
the
here
other
for that
side.
long.
All right, come on.
Right. That gives me goosebumps.
Just goes out, I'm swallowed whole.
Climb up. I'll help you.
Yeah.
And Hugo's not screaming that I'm like 3 inches away from him. Okay, so far looking good.
Drawbridge!
All right. I'll take care of the door.
Okay, well you do that. Supplies!
Come on. Cross over, you two.
Oh, I have to light this one myself. Ah, sadness.
There's a lot of bloody rats.
You can't fault their system.
go.
Very efficient. I'll go first.
Yes?
Just a simple yes.
Another door. Maybe it's the right one.
I just hope there are no rats behind it.
Wow.
Melly, need a little help here.
That
On
is
my
a
way.
good
Come on.
thing to
I'm starting
consider.
get fed up of all these doors.
We not have a stick we can light?
Look! We found it! The castle!
Oh, great.
It really exists.
Chateau d'Ombrage. It's amazing.
I had a moment of doubt, but
What's with the music?
that's the sort of alchemist's legend I like. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Don't like what I'm hearing. Want me to go that way, and I hear routes that way. What's this way?
Melly, can you look after it?
Yes. It's all good.
Is that supposed to be the miracle remedy they talk about?
Ugh, it doesn't smell very good.
A good remedy is a remedy that stinks.
You're not wrong.
The vinegar of 4 thieves, is that what that just called it? What's a gift? There is particularly widespread legend of four thieves who found a way to plunder contaminated houses without being struck by evil themselves. When they were finally stopped, the robbers were promised not to be burned at the stake if they revealed their secret. They agreed, making the details of their mysterious recipe public, and were hanged on the spot. The effectiveness of their recipe remains highly questioned. I mean, I would have given like a fake one because I'd be convinced that as soon as I said it, someone would kill me. In all fairness. I don't trust people. That's my problem.
Rats! I don't see how.
Whoa! Did you see that?
The lightning bolt.
They're scared of the
afraid
lightning.
Let's try it.
Are you kidding?
No! Run!
This is crazy. Never again.
A building. Unbelievable.
Might not have a choice.
We're very high up.
Don't worry, Hugo.
It's far away.
Too far to get. This is it! Come on, come on!
Oh, back up, back up, back up!
That should help. Not yet, not yet, not yet.
Ah!
Come on, we're gonna make it. Shit. I'll give you a hand.
Yes.
Up and over.
Is everyone all right? Did we make it? Really?
We did. We're here. Look at it.
Chateau d'Ombrage.
Whoa. It's even bigger from here.
Let's get in. Come on.
Whoa.
Incredible.
That tower over there. It's the living quarters. It must be several centuries old.
It looks like it's dry, but there's a pit in the way.
It's full of rats. It's another trap.
There has to be another way to get through.
I see that. Let's see, I see this.
Locked. Can you do it?
Yes. This thing's...
Like, why wouldn't she just
Really
offer
old.
her services
Oh,
as soon as I say
There was
it's
something
locked?
alive in it. It's open.
They all decided to meet here, it seems.
So we can get the rats to move.
Lucas, Hugo, stay out of the rain. We'll open up a path to the tower.
All right. Come, Hugo.
Ready, Melly?
As long as we get them out of the way.
Come on. The siege of Chateau d'Ombrage. 2 girls versus thousands of rats. This battle will go down in history.
Look, they're moving.
They say 2 girls, but I don't know what she did at all.
We should
The
be able
boys
to
just
reach
hide
the central
out
section
under this
now.
little
Yes,
thing.
that's a good first step.
I'll let you go first, because rats are your thing.
Thanks a lot.
That's my thing. So... Okay, so I have to make that little thing with this little... Go!
Go on, I'm with you. Great, I feel better already. to need Melly to push that.
Where is she? Why is she not coming? How do I...
Hey, look
Oh,
at that!
okay.
Oh,
Got it.
Well, I guess that's what the pit's for.
The brazier's coming back by itself. Melly, can you get to me?
I'm coming! Can't wait to get up there.
And while she figures that out...
Look at them. Swarming like nobles at the king's court.
But it's our castle. Right, those ones have to be driven into the pit too. And of course, they're on the wrong side of the brazier. I'm gonna have to go down and see what's there.
All right, I'll cover you with the brazier.
I want to see where it lights up first. Oh, I got some rats here. Yay! Get in the pit.
I'm putting my life in your hands, you know.
All in a day's work, milady. Whenever you're ready.
Or like when you're ready.
Can you take care of it?
Understood. Wow! It could do with a bit of grease.
Would you rather be down here?
I'm fine. I'm just warming up. I'm at the end. What do you see?
More braziers! I can get up on the ramparts.
Go on then.
We're going to make it. Hugo will be safe. We'll all be safe.
What's interesting is you think they would climb up to higher levels. But they don't. Why, I have no idea.
Melly, I'm clearing the outer area. They're coming your way.
All right. There are so many of them. We'll never clear a path that way.
Right, we need to clear the whole courtyard.
Let's get on with it then. I'm already soaked anyway. There you go. Into the pits with you.
Yes! Perfect! Well, that's done. The last sector now. I have to get back to the ladder.
Ooh, more tools. It's kind of sad though, you can only use the tools once.
There are still rats down there. I'm going to need the brazier. All right, here we go again. Have you done it? Yes. Are you all right, Hugo?
I'm fine, but I hear you shouting.
Don't worry, the storm will drown out our voices. Soon we'll all get to see the tower.
Good luck. That's a bit better.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Whenever you want.
I'll help you climb up.
All right. The bridge. We'd better lower it.
And so, Amicia the Amazon and Melly the Stealthy conquered the Chateau d'Ombrage.
You've read too many books.
We got a wheel
Come on.
spin. Thank you, Sieg.
Clean
I
up the area down there.
am so
We're going to
intensely
need the
looking at
brazier
this. I
for
was
the
not paying
ratlets.
attention.
I'll cover you with this.
Alright,
Sieg,
I'm
do you
going
have the
down.
wheel or do you need me to spin? Okay, you spin the wheel and I'll pull it up. Let's see. Wheel spins. Ooh, would you rather? Okay, Big Killers, you ready? Okay, would you rather have 10 years with your partner or a one night stand with your celebrity crush? That is a question. And anyone can answer it, but it is your question. So you have to answer it. 10 years with your partner or a one night stand with your celebrity crush. Sounds good. 10 years it is. I have to agree. I think 10 years is much better. And I don't know who I would consider my celebrity crush, and I have no idea if they're a jerk, so. I don't know. I'd probably choose 10 years. Celebrities are super fake. But see, don't you love Insum? Wouldn't it be great? He can ask if you're French. Sorry, Seek. I had to. That was a good question, though. I like that one. But Seek, thank you for bringing my attention to it. With the, I don't always see the reward redemptions because of the way that the game plays. So I appreciate that. But that was a good one. I liked it. So what are we doing here?
What is it?
Nothing. It's just a crappy old lever.
Melly, you always know the right thing to say.
It's going to be all right. It's your castle. You have a connection.
Our castle. Imagine, we could all live here together.
I'm more of a cellar girl, you know.
How am I going to get up there?
You'll need a ladder.
But the damn rats are everywhere.
I don't know, Amicia the Amazon. Tell them a story.
So I'm glad you
Very
like the
funny.
wheel spins. I try to spice them up. Oh, I don't like these rats. They're everywhere. Where'd I have to go? Ah, that's where I have to go. What the?
Amicia, stop daydreaming. I need you to send me the brazier back.
Yes, I'm working on it.
That one. Why that one? I don't think that's right. Something doesn't look right to me. I'm gonna back up. I don't trust this one. Can I not throw it from... I probably can't. No, I can. So I just have to last long enough? Is that what this is gonna come down to? Go! Oh god. My stick's gonna run out and I can't go up because I have the stick. There we go. Just check nothing's down here. Okay, here we go. So this one goes here. So if they're all corralled. It looks like it has a white mark on it, almost like I can climb it. No way for me to climb this. Okay, just checking.
That's brought chaos over here. I'm going to need you. I'm coming. All right, here we go again.
This is how you conquer a castle.
This is how you get sick.
No, not in my version of the story.
I like her version better. Oh, there's the ladder. Ah, I see where this is going. Once I get up. There we go.
Come on, we're almost fucking there.
And with these noble words, they readied themselves to recover what was rightfully theirs. A home.
Stop it.
Come on, I'm sure there's a cellar for you here somewhere.
Amicia, it's not that simple. You don't know me.
All right, I understand.
I love those words. You don't know me. Oh no. Doing pretty well. I mean, you probably are a traitor and gonna turn me in for money, but you know.
No, no, no! Loose the dragons! Come on, back off, you bastards! Retreat before Amicia the Amazon and Melly the Fury!
What? Melly the Fury?
I told you you didn't know me.
I love how the boys just sat there and watched everything when the girls did all the work.
We did it! We pushed them back!
The castle saved our lives.
Yes, Laurentius was right.
To celebrate our victory, would you mind if we get out of the rain, please?
Right, to the tower.
Got a good point.
Yes. Come over to the fire and warm up.
It's huge.
We'll have time to explore tomorrow. This is our home now.
The Inquisition's definitely gonna come for them. Like, I don't know how they make that part stop. Like, I feel like they would have to constantly be running. See, you said there was 17 chapters in this? We're only on chapter 8.
You're having a bad dream.
Are you awake already?
Yes, I found lots and lots and lots of things. Come and see. You'll really like them. Come on, come on.
What's that noise?
It's Lucas. Follow me. You'll see.
Right. This will wake me up. Hopefully.
Down here.
First things first, I gotta explore and find my own
Hugo's
stuff.
waiting for me. I'd better go.
Aw. I want a room like this, where a tree is just growing through it and I can just stand here. I think my neighbors would kill me though.
Oh yes, the things we found. This will stop us losing them in all the mess.
Oh, I love when things make like a house where you like grow things over time. Oh. Ooh, I love that kind of stuff.
We'll have to patch up these straw mattresses. I'd better stay with Hugo.
No, I want to explore. A pouch. That sounds like a good one. Let's see, pocket. Oh, I can hold up to more materials. That might be really important. What's 14 ammo of each type? No longer needs a workshop to upgrade her equipment. I think it's gonna be the pocket first.
This should make things a little easier.
Let's see. Let's grab all this stuff, and if I still have room, then maybe we'll upgrade that thing.
We've got a lot of work to do.
And there's nothing else in here.
Hugo's waiting for me. I'd better go.
Yes, I know, Amicia. But upgrading things. I need 2 more leather for this one. This uses 5 leather though. I haven't needed that much ammo, so I'm gonna hold off. Maybe I live to regret that, but we'll see.
Green lion devouring the sun. I hope it's...
Alchemy fascinates scientists as much as it inspires artists. The recurring symbol of the lion devouring the sun is an allusion to alchemical dissolution. Purpose of this process in which vitriol attacks sulfur is to separate the crude substance from the stable one.
Oh no. Too much sulfur. The sun
He's going that way, but I want to go this way.
Where are you going?
It's all right. You can come. Where does that lead to?
Oh, a grave.
Who is it?
I don't know. We can say something if you'd like.
Sorry to disturb you. We don't have any candles, but we will leave you in peace.
And thanks for looking after us. Come on, let's go.
Oh, I got an achievement for that. Tribute. Okay.
Lucas!
Oh, there you are.
Sleep well?
Not a wink. This laboratory's in bad shape, but it inspired me. I'm on the brink of completing the great work, and you can help me.
Oh, yes, yes. What do we have to do?
Amicia, I need the file from the left-hand table.
All right.
And me. What can I do?
We need light for the last step. Hugo, go get a candle.
I can do that.
Now we have a candle.
Oh, that must be it.
Here.
Alchemists lived here. Maybe Laurentius too. Here, anything else?
Yes. A concentrated laurel sap. It's just behind me.
I'll get it.
What's a great work? Can I eat it?
It is the elixir that will illuminate your path. A beacon for the bearer of the macula. It came to me during the night.
Here.
Good.
This kid's gonna be a very good alchemist. when he
Angel's
grows up.
tear. The pinnacle of alchemy.
The elixir. You...
Wow! The great work.
It wasn't supposed to do that.
It doesn't matter, Lucas. Perhaps we should let you rest, right, Hugo?
Well done, Lucas. You're a sorcerer. Amicia, come on.
I'm coming.
Oh, he's so upset with himself.
By the way, have you seen Melly?
No?
Maybe she's already gone.
Oh no. I wanted to say goodbye to her.
Wow.
I have a feeling
It's
she's
called an alchemist's crucible. Lucas will be happy.
Alchemist's most fundamental tool, stone container, is able to withstand extreme conditions, high furnace temperature, acids, without eroding or breaking. Throughout the alchemical process, it carries the potential of the final great work. I feel like I'm supposed to turn it into him, but that's not how this game kind of operates.
Come on, Amicia.
Wow.
Let's both do it.
Having fun, are you? I'm sure the Inquisition are too.
Melly! We thought you'd gone.
Come on. We need to talk.
I need to get paid. I need money for this desperate reason.
What's the matter?
This castle is a ruin.
Ah,
And that's exactly what you need. Whoever built this place really didn't want to be fucked with. Be good and you'll be fine.
so you're going to find Arthur? If I can help...
He's my problem. You heard what I heard. Those Inquisition dogs took him to the Bastion. I know where to look. I'll find him.
Amicia, look.
Listen, with Hugo, it doesn't look easy, but believe me, it's worth it. He will save you. They always end up saving us. Even if, you know, brothers. Sometimes you just want to kill them.
The symbol is Amicia.
I believe you. Anyway, don't leave without saying goodbye.
As if that was my style.
Amicia, please come.
Yes, Hugo. What did you find?
drawing.
What drawing?
The one in the dining room. I'll show you. Come on.
I'm following you.
There's a dining room? I guess it would make sense.
Look, it's the same symbols.
You're right. Alchemist coat of arms, maybe?
Have you seen the tree?
The tree?
Come on, over here.
Wow, he is just so excited, wants to show me everything.
Come back. Where are you going?
You found new friends.
Yes. Amicia?
Aww. He's definitely growing a rash. Like, how is no one pointing this out yet?
I'm sorry. I'm sick.
No, no, no. Listen, we are going to find a way to cure you. And there's Lucas and Melly now, you know?
I mean, they never pointed it out when they
Lucas,
talked about
come
sickness.
see the
but
butterflies.
I'm assuming that's
Looks like
what's gotta
Sol's having
be.
a good time.
We need a bath.
It's getting bigger.
There we go. Now we're pointing it out.
Yes. The macula is spreading through his blood. The books say there are several thresholds in the process, and at each threshold, the carrier may be lost.
How much time do we have?
Very little. Hugo is nearing the first threshold. My master and your mother were trying to slow the process down.
But how? What were they doing?
They were working on a very complex elixir that would allow him time to prepare.
And do you know how to do it?
I don't have their knowledge, but their work was inspired by a forbidden book, the Sanguinis Itinera.
So perhaps with the book?
I'm afraid
could.
not. The Sanguinis Itinera is dangerous. It is sealed together with other works in the university basement. Just getting there would be near impossible. Suicidal even.
Normally, yes. But if we take advantage of the current chaos, we might have a chance.
I know the place. It's in town not far from where they keep my brother. If you're ready to take that risk, I can help you get in.
Thank you.
Right. I'll get my belongings together. Meet me inside when you want to leave.
In that case, you'll need some equipment. I'll get it ready.
Hugo, I'm really sorry. I need to leave.
Don't worry. I'll stay with Lucas.
Good.
Oh, now he's not gonna scream
I'll be
every
back soon.
5 inches? I mean, I'm good to leave, but apparently he was making something. Don't know if I need to see him first.
Be careful in town. It's probably more chaotic than here.
Don't worry. We girls know how to handle ourselves.
I'm sure you do. Good luck nonetheless.
That's what you need to prepare your speech? Is that what we were going with? Maybe he gives it to me after I talk to her.
At last. All right, come on.
Here. And one last thing. Laurentius told me once that there are roses scattered along the path to the book, so keep your eyes open.
Roses. All right, we will.
And moss only grows on the north side of the tree. That was a very short chapter. It was a good, like, recovery point, though, of all that panic and, like, sadness and whatnot.
The first rule of survival is hidden between the legs.
Wouldn't the head be quicker?
You're way too soft. Shh, there are the town ramparts.
I like her.
What's that crowd on the bridge? It's the townsfolk. They're being evacuated.
Let me guess. The bite's here.
Exactly. And where there's the bite, you'll also find
The
Rats.
Inquisition.
Aren't you the smart one?
Oh, that too.
No,
Did you know him?
a thief. I used to work with him. He was gifted.
So that's the punishment for stealing. Death.
I don't want to find Arthur with that kind of collar.
Come on. Let's
Death
go.
by what? Like, he's bleeding all around the holes, but like... These technically, you just stayed until you collapsed. What actually killed him?
Melly, can you look after it?
I'll open this. Then I'll go take care of Arthur.
All right. So, where will I find the university?
It's the big building at the other end.
You can't miss it.
Do you think we'll see each other again?
I hope so.
You owe me. Shit.
That means you're not allowed to die.
I'll do my best.
There you go. Go on. Get going. Good luck.
You too.
You know, even though Hugo was hard to drag around,
City folk. They know they'll die if they stay here, but you think they'll leave of their own accord? Come on, get a move on. We have to get the last ones out.
Don't worry, we're almost done. The city's ours. We're going to be able to speed up operations.
Those bastards. What are they doing?
he created some calm. Hey nerd, what's up? Don't mind me, I'm just, panicking over here as always. They did kill Kenny.
Wow. Over there. That must be the university. All that light. I don't like this.
I'm loving that they made her say something about the light, because I'm like, oh yeah, in that general direction there's a university.
Right. It's a way off. But you can do this. Here we go.
She does have the high ground. Sadly, though, this is an Assassin's Creed.
Hey, you in there? This is your last warning before we drag you out on your arse!
All right then. We're just getting our stuff together. Leave those plates and gather up some warm clothes.
Bloody bourgeois.
We can take those. Nice, okay. Some good supplies.
Hey, still alive? Whoever did that is going.
I'm nervous like something's gonna come from that direction. I hear rats, I don't see rats. Boy.
Careful.
Last call! By order of the Grand Inquisitor Vitalis, martial law is in force, and the city under the control of the Inquisition. Any people who choose to remain will be arrested and executed.
Martial law. Unbelievable. Why now?
I'm gonna have to take care of this guy. Well, kind of a crazy time, but hey, Raptor, what's up? Thanks for the raid, dude. See, can we give a nice shout out to Raptor here? How have you been? How's your summer been? Are you back in school yet? Because I know you go back, you said in September, in August, right? You go back the 3rd. Oh my god, that's so early. Well, I hope you had a good summer, dude. See, do you need me to do the shout out? You got it. There we go. See? This is why you're the best mod. Ooh, he just eats him. I expected there to be more options for the rats, but guess we're going that way. Okay, so I need to figure this out. I don't want to go that way. We gotta go from here to over there at least. Okay. I'm going to scream. Like, it's getting tense to the point that I feel myself screaming. There's a giant hole where rats normally come out of, and there's one here and the one there. And I don't see anything. I'm going to scream. I just know it. I feel it.
Will you just bugger off and leave me in peace?
Get out! Fuck! You go and see if you can nick up with all these rats around your feet. You want to keep it party?
Oh my god, I gotta pause. My ear is so itchy. There we go. Need the extra hands. Oh.
Shit. I'm gonna make sure I don't end up like you, mate.
I love how he brushes it off as an accident, because, you know. He has no reason not to. I guess I shouldn't end up like you, mate. Rats are looking at me like I'm a nice, tasty snack, too. Hey, how do I get over there? I feel like I messed something up, but had I would have to have died, right? They couldn't just expect me to. How the frig? I don't think I can jump back over this and pick up a stick. Nope. Aha! Stick! And go! I wish I could run faster. I'd be a lot less panicked if I could run faster. Missed the supply there, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't want those. Okay.
How are we gonna move all this stuff?
I hear voices, I don't know where they're coming from. See lots of birds.
What about that things?
You saw what they do to people? We have to leave. If the Inquisition takes us...
He's everywhere like this.
I was thinking here I was trying to like save them by lighting that fire all the way over there, but that's not what needed to happen. Oh god, they're gonna do one of those where it like drops me and I panic. Feel it. There's a chest over there. I want to get over there so badly now. Ooh, supplies. Ugh, need to make stuff. How do I... Was I supposed to kill them so that the rats could eat them? Did I like miss my opportunity? I mean, they were just everyday people. Like, I didn't want to kill them. Yes, we'll find out. Ooh, stuff. Takes a lot of supplies, but right now there is a big harvest of plentiful. It is a far gap. Can I make it? We will find out. Go! Nope, nope, nope! And I could have saved myself those supplies. Nope, nope, nope. I want to know if I can. What's over there? I'm gonna kill you guys now. Oh, nothing good. Back, you savages. Back. I need a new stick, though. I don't trust this one to last long enough. There we go. I can drop them. Forgot about that. Oh, that's not a normal hay pile. Oh no! I'm gonna die! I thought there was something over there. There probably is, too. I'm just too terrified. Okay, here we go. Yeah, disintegrate you guys. There's a chicken. The rats don't go after the chicken.
I don't know where I am, but at least I'm still alive.
Get in there. Stay put and keep quiet.
What's going on?
No! He's my husband!
He was your husband. It's all over for him now, so get lost.
Not by myself. I can't leave without him.
I can't even
Shut
throw
up.
anything at him.
You heard of martial law? Want to die before he does?
Oh my goodness.
And contagious. Get out of here.
Listen to him. Fuck off now.
Oh, Lord!
Ah, I'm tired of your bullshit. I didn't sign up for this.
Okay then. Who weighs more than a duck, it's a witch. I like the logic of
God.
if it drowns, it's a witch. It's not a witch. But if it lives, then, you know.
I need to keep those rats busy.
Where? Oh, God.
Sorry.
Shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Hey, where's the hanged man?
Oh no.
Eat him! Eat him! I panicked. What sucks though is I want to go into that room. And I don't think I can now.
Oh, when will it stop?
I mean, I could also make that thing to kill these rats. I gotta know what's in the chest. better be good.
It might be warm,
Ooh.
but God, that smell.
Deep skin.
Locked.
They've all been executed.
I love how some are just skeletons and some are like still full bodies.
Your son is here because he disobeyed orders.
He was scared and ran off. We were about to leave anyway.
That's enough. See all these bodies? It's called discipline. Without discipline, we are no better than them rats. Without us, we all fail. I should arrest you. I'll be kind. Go pray for your son. And while you're at it, pray the Inquisition gets you out of here too.
Whatever. We're all going to hell.
He's got that right.
Stuck. Perhaps if I pass under the gallows.
Okay. Bad. I forgot this guy's over here.
Too many rats under there. I can't get through without distracting them.
Well, there is a lot of bodies. Feel like there's probably at least one more I'll need, but I think right now I want to protect myself and play it smart.
Just wait.
Oh!
Right. Stay calm. Think of Hugo. Oh. It's sticky.
Oh! That's nasty. There it is. I'm curious how I get over there. Maybe it's just up here. Oh, supplies. Not what I want. I don't want the stick right now. Nothing needs string. Wait, I can craft though some things. The swing no longer makes any noise. We'll take that, but I have to find a workbench. Trying to figure out if there's anything over there, or if I'm just gonna go the way I came. I'm gonna go the way well, I shouldn't say the way I came.
What's that under my... Oh, don't look. Don't look.
I think this was where I killed the guy. Oh, there's a chest over there, though. Okay, so I need to go back and get the stick. And then go over there. Where's the stick? I wish you could save sticks. Like, I don't know. I can save all this other stuff, but I can't save sticks. Yeah, die. What do we get? Okay, and back through. Die. Die by stick. Yeah. Okay, it was a good thing I killed that guard earlier, because that would have been a lot harder had I not done that. I'm gonna say I'm good. Keep going.
I made it. Oh, but I'll never forget this smell.
That was really nasty.
The university. See? Keep going.
It's getting closer.
The cemetery. It's on the way. I really don't want to go through there. Locked. If only Melly was here. Come on, there has to be another way to get in. The Inquisition must have put it here.
Light beam can clear paths and here in the middle of the rats.
Clever. The Grand Inquisitor doesn't do things by halves.
Okay. Got some more supplies. Walk in the light. Gonna be my new catchphrase. Watch, now that I'm at a workbench, I won't have what I need. Keep finding tools though, which is kind of nice. Uses 15. No, I have. Yeah, uses 15 out of 16 string. More ammo. I feel like it's not the more ammo, so it'd probably be the reload time. Yeah, it'd be the reload time. Go for it.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Allows 2 shots in a row without priming or recharging. That will be nice.
Come on, mate. Give me a few coins at least.
No!
Must have something. Something worthwhile. Everyone's got a bit of treasure.
Come on, Amicia. Do something. Come on.
There we go. Robbing the dead. I'm surprised he didn't see, like, the shadow. Oh, I could just turn this and had him devoured. But okay. Could have done that. That would have been more painful. Well, for him anyway.
A window. Perfect.
What window is she talking about? Oh, that window.
Let's get out of here.
There we go.
Magister, the Episanguis.
Let's see. Perfect.
If I may be so bold, we know it comes from those rats, but what's it for?
We call this odorous.
Whoa.
Oh. That is just one of the effects of the Episanguis, when we mix it with sulfur. But that's not what we are interested in.
But, so why don't we let our units use it, eh? It could...
It is too precious. Each Episanguis crystal must be kept for our project. Particularly as, in this form, it has been the source of some, how should I say, regrettable accidents. Deliver it to the Bastion. That is enough for today.
Regrettable accidents.
Imagine you spill some on your feet. You'd have to do your patrol on your ass.
Do I magically learn how to do that
What's
now?
that? I need to see this.
Nope.
They're gone. Come on, it's just a cemetery. Ah, more bodies.
Nope. Nothing over there. See any sticks, so I guess we're going this way.
What are you so excited about? Oh, wow. So this is Episanguis, right? Episanguis and sulfur. We have to crush them up together. Now, we just have to try it out. Lucas, this one's for you.
Where do I want them to go, though?
It's working. This will save my life. I need to find more. Remember, the effect doesn't last long.
Expands on the improvements to Amika's weapons. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. It'll last longer if I focus on improving my stuff, so... Good to know.
It's locked.
Of course it is.
Over there. It looks like the exit. Come on. It's not that far. The ground has collapsed. I need to find something to hoist myself up.
There's like one or two rats, but like, will they kill me?
A cart. If I can get it down there, I could climb on it.
Where does she see a cart? Oh, it's over there. Now that is... I don't think I can climb under it. No. Doesn't like penetrate through the gate.
Odorous won't keep them in there for long. I need to block them once and for all.
Block them once and for all, like. Oh, I know. I have to turn this so it's there. I don't know if I did that right. I have no faith that I did that right.
All right. Please tell me this can still roll.
I'm dead. There's... No! Okay. I have to get them all in there. That's what the catch is, but like... I don't think I'm doing this right. It's the right concept, but it's not like... Like they're gonna get out. No! No! I mean, I've gone it far enough now. I should be able to do this, right? This is like playing with fire. I'm gonna do that. Ah! That's so not fair. No, no. That's cheat. I call that cheat. I have light behind me, light in front of me.
That was very discreet. Right, now just a bit more.
Nope, they're gonna bite me. I just don't get this. I'm definitely not doing this puzzle right. Come on. Just enough. No! That's so cheap! So cheap. I was literally climbing on top of it.
I can't. If I can get it down there, I could climb on it.
Well, on the plus side, I would have never found this little niche. Okay. It says to use the light to block them, but I don't know how to do that. Because you would think you would just throw this in there.
Odorous won't keep them in there for long. I need to block them once and for all.
Got it. I see what I have to do. So I have to kind of do this. Then throw it in there so that all the mice are in there.
Now, the lantern, quickly.
You know, Amicia, you could have helped more with that.
Yes. Think, Amicia, think. You can draw those rats in any direction. You have to corner them.
Can I get close enough to grab it? Yeah!
All right. Please tell me this can still roll.
Yes, just not well. Come on.
Oh no! That was very discreet. Right, now just a bit more.
I will say it took me less resources, and I was able to figure out how I was supposed to do that.
You see? You're doing it. You're getting there.
I love how she talks to herself. And was that a workbench? No. Looks like one almost.
My God, what happened here?
What?
I'm getting closer.
No, find
But
out.
it really exists, Lucas.
Imagine we do all this and the book doesn't exist. Ugh.
Oh Lord, the sick. They've slaughtered them.
The rats! They've unleashed the rats! Help me!
I can't. I'm sorry.
So the Inquisition is unleashing the rats?
I can't believe it. They used the rats against the sick.
Oh. Why? Okay, the guard went that way, but I don't know if he's gonna walk back this way.
Dirty little beasts. What have you got to say that's so important, screeching the whole time like that?
Odorous. I could try.
They'll give you a reason to yell once you're in the Bastion. You'll see. They'll cut you up real good.
I could, but I'm gonna use the sleepy time potion.
It worked.
So, but that does take a lot more resources. But I don't know. This also takes a lot. It takes less though. I will use that for my next victim. But I'm gonna have to use it here no matter what, aren't I? Because I gotta get past them. Oh! Sheesh! 5 seconds ago, you guys did not want anything to do with me, and now you do? I'm just gonna die. Too many resources. Too precious. I'm gonna grab this. Grab this. Make more of this. Grab those.
Dirty little beasts. What have you got to say that's so important, screeching the whole time like that?
The odorous. I could try.
They'll give you a reason to yell once you're in the Bastion. You'll see.
It doesn't last long, so we're just gonna keep going.
Because it's too late for you. Don't call it mercy. But don't worry. All the
Stop chucking them in the water!
Oh. Doesn't work in the water, God.
You're lucky you can still smell something.
Oh, I'm just gonna die right here. Oh, I could have put sleepiness. So it doesn't work in the water. I'm glad someone said that.
Why? Because it's too late for you. Call it mercy. But don't worry. All the others will soon be saved.
Hey! Stop chucking them in the water! They'll all end up on the other side! We can't patrol there anymore because it fucking stinks!
Well, you're lucky you can still smell something.
Got it. I thought he was telling me that they don't work when they go in the water. Still useful to know. I'm gonna say, let's go back to basics here.
I could lure the rats
Luring rats away from bridge. Totally possible. Probably what we're gonna do. First, supplies. That guy does not have that.
I think it came from over there. What's he doing lying on the ground? What the hell happened?
You proud of yourself, murderer? You'll pay for this. Mark my words.
I'm like so terrified. I can't see.
Yeah, run away. I got better things to do.
Oh shit! Okay. Will they go towards the light? Oh, no. Probably not. There we go.
Why are they still here? The Episanguis cages. This is not just an evacuation.
Around here. Passing it on from one sick blow.
Well, that didn't work.
Well,
There was definitely something to explore, like that's behind me, but I don't know how to get there. There's nothing back here. Oh, I wanted to see if I could go over there. I'm just wasting resources. Ugh. Kill me now. Wait, I can still get there. I just had to go this way. I think.
It's one of those alchemist carts. There must be something useful in it.
That's not enough. But I've got to use this. do I throw it in there? It won't, like, register that I actually have it. I know, right? Bring out your dead. Guess I gotta do it this way. Increases the duration of the effects of those. Distracts nearby enemies. Better tools. I'm gonna go with this one.
Well, that looks a lot better.
Dishonored vibes? Yeah, I can totally see that. This game definitely knows how to mess with your nerves, though. Like, that mine are, like, totally shot. I'm gonna have nightmares of being eaten alive by rats. It's a very pretty town, though. Oh, I see what I gotta do. I gotta do one of these again. Let's do that.
You there? I'm burning up inside. Tell me what to do.
I don't know.
What?
Oh no, don't drink that. Oh,
When you're
this is a
that
nightmare.
desperate.
Come on, be brave. The university must be close.
He's coming! Monsignor Vitalis is coming!
The Grand Inquisitor is here!
Vitalis, the butcher who killed my father works for you. His blood is on your hands too.
This is a very long chapter. I feel like it's best to take them all out before I go down there, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get enough here. I got 2 of those guys, and then basic rock should be able to take you out.
Throw that at me. I'm gonna get you good and proper. Count on it.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to do this though. There you go. And then I see only one other guy I have to really worry about. So, well, that and the rats. But we always worry about the rats.
Show you what we do to cowards like you around here.
No one's gonna eat him? There we go. Thank you.
What was that then?
Acia, there was no reason to scream. That just give me a little, no? Oh, that's a pot. Yeah, get away from me.
Yes, finally.
The university, which is now going to be burnt down.
This way, Grand Inquisitor. If you'd be so kind as to follow.
This is definitely a boss
What on
battle
earth
with
are
that
they
guy.
doing here?
Shit. I really thought I was going to thump one of those alchemists.
Simmer down. They're a bit hoity-toity, but at least they know how to read.
That doesn't give them the right to act like assholes. Anyway, one of them said Vitalis isn't doing so well.
We knew it was coming. We'll have to pray for him.
I was told the Grand Inquisitor looked ill. Now?
And too many heretics have turned their back on him. That's a saint, brother. A saint.
What the...
I know I saw something. There's somebody here.
Please don't attract the ones behind me. There we go. Oh, chess pieces.
A chessboard. Lucas might like it.
Oh my god, that was a long chapter. The Way of Roses. Is it gonna be like a labyrinth?
The university. Right, the book. Remember Lucas said in the basement, the path is strewn with roses. Roses. Wherever will I find roses here? Oh, it's enormous. But where have the books gone?
I don't remember my history well, but didn't the Inquisition like burn a lot of books? Was that the French Revolution?
There, the banners. Flowers. Yes, there are roses. I'm on the right track.
Those do not look like roses, but okay.
How many days have we been here?
I've lost count.
Can't even tell the difference between day and night anymore. Shut up in here.
It'll soon be over. Vitalis has brought back a young lad to open the last door.
Days we've been here, and the Grand Inquisitor himself is coming to help us. Gonna be quite an event.
No rats. Strange.
Is it strange? Are the rats a distraction? Never get me on a conspiracy. So I need to get above. Okay, so cart's going that way. These carts are awful. Like, how do you push them? You would think if you, like, leaned your stick... Oh, I have to lean the camera. Normally, like, if you lean back in a certain way, your character will go that way. It's camera-based on this one. I find very interesting. There we go.
One can never have enough books, if one can read.
Ha! It's all just pagan stuff.
The Sanguinus Itinera is a sacred book. The knowledge it contains goes back to the dawn of man, and this knowledge could save us all. So keep searching, and concentrate on looking for books with a red.
The
With
book,
a red cover.
the Sanguinus
Yeah.
Itinera.
I might not
They're
be
looking
able to
for it
read,
too.
but that doesn't mean
I'd better be quick.
This makes me think of the very first Harry Potter game on the computer, because you have to sneak around a library and not get caught by Filch. It won't let me throw it at him. But it'll make the sound to alert him? That's cheap. What happened to having the high ground?
Something moved, I think. What was that? Let's check it. Here!
No! I totally pressed triangle! Oh, kill me then. Totally pressed triangle. Maybe it was my angle, because you're supposed to sneak up behind them. There's like no supplies in this room? Oh, well, there's this. Oh, finally, something. There we go.
At least those fucking rats won't.
There are the roses. I'm on the right track.
I'm telling you, next time he talks to me like that, I'll stuff one of his bloody books in his gob.
With a red cover. It's his favorite scent.
The book. Another brilliant idea from the alchemist. I'm being attacked!
Here! Told you I'd catch.
I was about to say, I'm not gonna have much time to react. I hear rats.
This stuff, will it end up covering everything?
I like how the option was to go stealthy, but I'm not stealthy.
There they are.
Okay. Kamikaze!
Daisy. You're far from home too, aren't you? Bring me luck. We're doing this for Hugo.
The flower was very important. Did I miss any others on the way? I'm just curious. Wow, I've missed 2. If they go in that order. Swim in here.
Move it, blacksmith. There's work waiting for you.
We're really scraping
That's
the
a lot
barrel
of guys.
if Vitaly stoops to catching a beggar like this.
A prisoner.
Oh well, perhaps that finally opened this door.
I can't get past. Too many guards.
How on earth did the rats do that? Imagine the force you need to get through that thickness. I can imagine what it will do to your arm. The hole's no use anymore. They've blocked it up, can't you see? They know exactly what they're doing, little bastards. What was that whip? I know we saw something.
What was that? Found it!
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get around the shield! Oh, I guess that's one way to do it. I don't have enough alcohol to make another one of those. Oh, alcohol.
I can't get past. I have to get the rats out of the room.
Oh, there's still some over there. Freak me.
The guards next door. That'll keep the rats busy.
What, this? That didn't last long at all. Gotta get Hurry up, hurry up.
I haven't seen any roses for a while. Hope I haven't taken a wrong turn.
What do we got? That is actually pretty nice. There's a lot of good options, but I don't think any of them are what I want right now. So we will press onward. Ew. Oh, that's just disgusting.
Still no news of our young Hugo de Rune.
Lord Nicholas continues his search.
In which case, the only thing that can help us find the book is the son of a smith. You built that door with your father. Now, you'll open it for us.
We were asked to build that door precisely to keep out scum like you.
I am the Grand Inquisitor Vitalis Benevent. You have no idea how I have suffered. Look what I endure for you. Be sanguine.
The frig?
What is your name, boy?
Roderick.
I do not wish for Roderick to expire before he has opened this door. Do not commit the same mistake you made with his father. Take it.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Quickly, I mustn't lose them.
Even when the Grand Inquisitor talks about saving thy neighbor, you just can't keep your mouth.
How am I supposed to follow the prisoner?
Roderick, looks like we both have problems.
His blood's getting weaker. How long can the episanguis contain the bite?
As long as his fate allows.
Oh my god.
So he's the one who made the door.
Yes, and he'll open it. With the book and the de Rune kid, Vitalis can complete the...
You saw nothing.
Oh, well said. Move it! Now listen to me. Me and my friends spent some time in the jails of the Bastion, making the heretics talk.
That's
You're pretending
strange.
But believe me, rest of them when we cut deep enough.
Good.
What was that? What's that?
I don't know how like serious they are about me not losing him. Like there's stuff I want to see and collect so badly.
So, recognize it? Remind you of your dad?
Don't you talk about my father.
Oh, really? If you want to play that game.
Get to work.
You've ruined the floor.
Oh,
Heavy armor. Oh, there has to be a way.
That mosaic took us weeks. We don't give a shit about your mosaic. Open the bloody door, or you'll end up like your old man. I would kill you, you know.
Just as soon as I remember how to open this door.
don't take too long.
Definite.
Nope! I thought I could use a sleepy time on him, but either I don't have one, or that doesn't work on him.
Heavy armor.
Well, I have
there
one.
has to be a way.
Ah. Different set of things.
Snap. I've been wanting to do this for 2 days.
Wow.
I don't know who you are, but thank you.
Chandeliers are
We need to
dangerous.
leave. The other guards must have heard that. What's that door?
A special order. My father's masterpiece.
And do you know how to open it? Because that would be a real help.
Hey, you there!
It would help us a lot.
It'll take a bit of time.
Carry on. I'll keep them back.
I can't see!
But they're still coming, and it looks like a fire has broken out.
Almost there. Come on, come on. That's it. Hurry up.
The alarm's been sounded. They won't let us go.
Dude, run!
Do you know where we're going?
Don't think. Run.
One dead end and we're finished. We need to hide.
No, we need to slow them down.
With what?
Will that do it?
It'll have to.
Right.
Yeah, no,
We're
it's
in
like
the
keep
basement.
running.
It's a start. Roderick, I need the book.
What on earth is so special about this bloody book?
It could save my little brother. Please.
I don't know where it is. The only thing I know is that they tortured my father to death for it. And I'm gonna kill them.
They killed my parents too.
We might get out of here together.
All right. What about the book?
Just you wait and see. There's lots of them around here.
Wow. Another library. Underneath the library.
Forbidden books. That's why we built the door.
So the Sanguis Itinera has to be here. Oh, let's... Roses. That must be it. I'll have to climb up.
How do I climb up it? Like there's the cart, And there's these gears. Don't know how that comes together though yet.
It won't budge.
Oh, maybe the gears lift this.
Could you help me with this?
All right, all right. Interesting.
The shelves form a path.
That's your route to the book. Easy.
How do I get that out,
too
though?
soon. I need to act as a counterbalance. I'll stay over here. Tell me which lever you want me to pull.
All right.
Can you lift the whole thing by yourself?
Roderick?
All right?
Damn, okay. I mean, he's a blacksmith's son, but still.
You said you'd act as a counterbalance.
I did. It gave way.
Right. We'll have to be very careful. Perfect.
Okay.
By the way, my name's Amicia, and you're Roderick, right?
You know a lot of stuff, Amicia.
Who hired you to do the door?
Monks of a sort. They didn't talk much. My father designed it. He was the master. I was just the apprentice.
Monks of a sort, watching over the Sanguinis Itinera.
What? Yeah, I pushed that down, but I'm not sure. I mean, it's a second cart.
Come on, move!
Hey, don't injure yourself. You want me to?
No, my brother. I owe him this. For all the times I wasn't there for him.
Yeah? Well, you'd have a hard time bringing the book back with a broken arm.
It's too quiet. Where did the soldiers go? Go on.
Yeah.
Stop.
Fine for me?
Now.
Right away.
Well, this one. Can I go that? I don't think I can go that way. Oh, I can. Why do I need to get the second cart? That's what I don't get.
No, stop.
All right.
It's gonna make sense at some point, but right now it doesn't.
Now.
Fine for me?
Or it was a secret and I only figured out half of it.
You need to move, Amicia.
But I need to get on that one. Oh, maybe that's what the cart's for.
Hold on. Now.
All right.
In a world without fall damage.
Well, if that ain't love, I don't know what is.
Right, let's get this over with.
That was a weird sign.
Go on.
Right away.
Stop.
Follow me.
Okay.
Roderick,
Yeah. Get off it then.
Okay, maybe I didn't do it right.
no, stop.
All right.
Oh. Okay.
That's it. Nearly there.
Let's go. We've been here too long.
Got it. I can barely believe it.
You'd better believe it and get back quickly. They'll be here any second.
And they're here. Boss battle! I don't want a boss battle with any of these people.
You, Amicia de Rune. We have been watching your family for quite some time now. Waiting for the macula in your brother's blood to finish its slumber. You could say, I have watched you grow up.
No. We have no chance.
Little idiot. What do you expect to do with that book?
Save my brother.
With your brother and that book, I can save the world,
enough.
Amicia.
Come on, this way.
Guards! You may run, but no one can escape their own blood.
You seem to know each other well.
He destroyed my life.
I know what that's like. Ready? It's gonna be hell out there.
Ready as I'll ever be. Let's get out of these corridors quick.
Couldn't agree more.
Let's go and find the others.
Where the hell are they?
We've certainly stirred them up.
Quiet. I can't risk losing this book.
I don't know, is this a sneak or is this a run?
How did it get so bad so quick?
Heavy armor. We're stuck.
He's looking the other way. I can take him.
You sure?
It'll be my pleasure.
Oh, cool.
Whenever
Someone who
you're
can
ready.
take heavy armor, people. When the icon is displayed, press Roderick to slightly
Roderick, you're up.
take out an enemy.
That's for my father.
Wow. Do you do that a lot?
No, but I'm starting to like it.
Kinky?
Right, that's enough. I'm off. You stay here. I'll go and see how they're doing.
Let me know what the hell's going on.
He's alone.
But he will see me coming.
I could distract him.
That noise.
Take care of him.
You're going to pay.
Good job.
He won't be getting up anytime soon. Trust me.
Lucas, he has trouble with his eyes sometimes. These might help.
don't like hanging around doing nothing like this.
One each, alright?
Someone
I'll take the one with the helmet.
Fine.
It's just a matter of timing. Whenever you're...
That one's for you.
You don't need to tell me twice.
Nice.
I wouldn't like to have been on the end of that.
I like how, like, you keep meeting people who have, like, different abilities that kind of help you out. It's kind of cool.
Tell me it leads outside.
It leads outside.
Fresh air.
I can smell fire. Oh, shit.
Oh no. Fire. Did we?
Fire is spreading. Is the Grand Inquisitor still inside? How do I know? Go and see. And give the order to evacuate.
This is good. We should make the most of it.
Fucking rats. That's all I need.
The rats, the shield. Oh, we can't touch him, Roderick.
Wait. When they took me to the Bastion to question me, I saw the alchemists making some stuff they called the Extinguish. It puts flames out. I was going to save it for later, but...
It's worth a try.
Just need to aim at the fire.
I was curious when I was gonna get something that could get rid of fire. Oh. That was a waste of one of those.
Especially for them.
All the books are going to burn.
It's not your fault.
You need that alcohol.
Yes. We have to get out of here. I have to find Hugo.
I reckon those kids started the fire so they can slip away quietly. They're gonna be sorry when I catch them.
I don't 100% know how to get him to do. Oh, well, I can put on his torch, maybe. Yep. Do I have one? Yep, I have one. The strings, the ammo bag, I want the pocket, that's what I want, but I don't have enough leather.
This should make things a little easier. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Watch, there's like leather right out. No, okay. I would have been so upset.
We'll head straight for the fire.
It's the only way.
Ooh, that startled me.
Shit! You're on fire! You're on fire! Fuck! No! No! Hey, you alright? Is there anyone still inside?
Oh. Yeah, I thought I'd had it. It's like hell in there.
We're supposed to have reinforcements. What the hell are they doing?
2 guards. We need to get one of them out of the way.
I've been attacked. Sir, you. This way, man.
What the?
This way! Amicia!
I'm gonna get you. You can
They can't. Come on me.
Gotcha!
I can cover you as long as you get to his back before I get killed.
I'd like the back of my hand.
Take care of it.
You're good.
The Lord will strike you down.
I can't come, Amicia.
No!
Let go of me. You know what's going to happen now? Take it.
Is everything all right?
I'm stuck.
Not a scratch.
This is not over, you hear?
What the frig?
Get over here now!
Okay. The good news is, I killed him. Bad news is, I think I'm stuck. Come on. I don't know how I got over here. Sheesh. I don't know where the last checkpoint was, but I might have to.
Follow me. No noise.
No, can't get back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm like completely stuck and nothing's working. That bites.
Shit! You're on fire! You're on fire! Fuck! No! No! Hey, you alright? Is there anyone still inside?
Oh. Yeah, I thought I'd had it. It's like hell in there.
We're supposed to have reinforcements. What the hell are they doing?
2 guards. We need to get one of them out of the way.
How do we get one out of the way without the other, though?
Wait for me here.
I'm staying right here.
I can't move. Really? It was like, look at the helmets, and then it was like stuck. Okay.
You're on fire! You're on fire! Huh? No! No! Hey, you all right? Is there anyone still inside?
Oh. Yeah, I thought I'd had it. It's like hell in there.
We're supposed to have reinforcements. What the hell are they doing?
Two guards. We need to
Okay,
get one
I think
of them
I know
out of the
what I
way.
need to do.
All right. What? Wait.
No! No!
What's that?
No!
There, look out. There's someone here.
I'm gonna end up dying anyway because of this guy. Oh. I had an idea. Didn't work out the way I planned.
Shit! You're on fire! You're on fire!
Fuck! No! No!
Hey, you all right? Is there anyone still inside?
Oh. Yeah, I thought. Listen.
Odd.
Turn around.
That noise. I think it came from over there.
Oh. Okay. Save me the trip of doing more work. And now we should go. He's going that way. Crap.
Yeah, try running. I can do with a laugh.
Nice! Eat him! Oh. I mean, wasn't the plan, but okay. Gets me what I need. Which is out of here.
Do we really have to go in there?
Yes.
It's already hot.
What a bloody mess.
Oh, what are we going to do?
Follow me and look after your book. They're here. Don't worry about them.
Oh, Lord.
Help! I need a hand here. Huh? Come on, come on. Wake up. Locked. It's burning behind here. Stay out of the way.
What are you doing?
Opening it.
Roderick!
Ow!
Run! We're nearly there. Straight to the left.
You'd make a great fireman. All I gotta say.
Come on, follow me.
Okay. Well then, that was fun. I love how the next chapter is called Alive, so makes me wonder. But once it lets me pause, there we go. I think that is where we will end it tonight, which means based on the chapters, some are shorter, some are longer. It should at least be one more Sunday, if not two, and then we'll be onto another game, which means you guys will be able to vote for that game. We're gonna head over to see Collection, and hopefully, not like last time, where things took a turn. Oh, thank you, Seek, for the bits. Much appreciated. And then I hope you guys have a great night. It was very stressful, but I think we got through. So let's head on over there, and I'll see you over there. Bye.